what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so here is Oklahoma City. 19-point game. Here's SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Thompson, high post. To the right side. Oh, good on the triple. Now the Thunder with it. It's stolen by Eason. And here is Şengün. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you appreciate the effort, but you have to stay disciplined. That's an easy call for the ref.
Back to Dort. Pass to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rockets leading by 17. Pass to Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And one on Holmgren.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Eason grabs the board. Down low. Holmgren outside. The kick out to Williams. Driving in. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Şengün. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
From deep, SGA. He parachutes in for the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. The 3 is off.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
SGA fires. And the 3 misses. Houston leading by 17. Thompson surveying the floor. Eason. And he does not hit.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kevin Durant.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
13 foul.
Thompson outside. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Rockets with the rebound. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. On the wing, Thompson. 6 to shoot. The 3 from KD. That's in, coming off the...
Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. To the paint. Wembanyama's shot is good. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Dominguez's shot is off. Fox with the ball. Green picks him up. Left side, Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Back to Curry. Goes up on the wing. The shot, no good. Fox, right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Rebounded by Green. Golden State with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Curry. Outside for Green. Back to Curry. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Spurs ball.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team
the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Inside. Nice shot by Wembanyama. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Kuminga controls the rebound and the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Left side Curry. Outside Butler. Pass to Moody. Rebound by San Antonio. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
And here are the Warriors now, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Pass to Green. Clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Shot clock at 3. The three from Curry. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. 1:25 left to play in the first. Outside for Wembanyama. With some arc. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 11.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
And here's Curry for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assists.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ooh, a good look from Fox. And there's another one for the Spurs.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Down low. Stolen by Kessel. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And it's Fox missing. Left side Moody. For 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Back to Fox. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the San Antonio Spurs up by a healthy 7. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
The 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Fox. It's 2-on-1. Pass to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Butler outside. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs lead by 8. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie. Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
High post Green. No points so far. Pass to Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Fox with a steal. From deep three-point range. Barnes, and that's good. And the Spurs lead by 13. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encourage him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with Tex and fine because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Outside Wembanyama. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
I tip my hat to Victor. Came into this league with insane expectations, and he's embraced the pressure and met those expectations thus far.
The putback. Second chance shot.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respect the players like that, the calm leadership type.
Back to Green. There's a screen by Kuminga. Wembanyama with some nice D.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Vassell outside. From downtown. San Antonio again can't hit. Warriors trail by 14. Green, a screen. From deep. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Right side, Wembanyama. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
On the wing, Fox. He's got 7. Pass to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Green. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Pass to Wembanyama. And down it goes. 2 points. Wembanyama's got 20.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be right back with you shortly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Now here's Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs lead by 13. Here's Harper. To the inside. Here's Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Kuminga. Nice D from Vassell.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Wembanyama won't be denied.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
Now here's Kuminga. 9 points in the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. On defense, the Spurs. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Green, a screen. The three from Curry. Nails it from 3. Curry's got 11 points.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Fox lifts off and hammers it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
To the left wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
It's Fox for the drive. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Oh, what touch on that floater. Love seeing Fox rise up and finish so smooth.
Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Wembanyama. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Back to Curry. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Sprinting up the floor. It's Wembanyama.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman Wembanyama is especially hard to stop in transition.
On the attack, Curry. Got it. Curry's got 13.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like the winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. 5-on-3 break. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Kuminga. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Timeout Spurs.
Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
15 seconds left in the third quarter here. There's a screen. Here's Castle. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Curry. The 3 is up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The third quarter comes to a close. San Antonio on top, leading by 9.
34.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. San Antonio with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Green with a block. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Shot clock at 6. And here's Vassell from the arc. Second shot opportunity. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 29.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Moody. Here's the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh, yeah, that's going to be the result.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
This is where Wembanyama is so dangerous inside that paint.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Curry. 4-3. Another 3 for Golden State.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Here's Vassell. No good. A bit long that time. Warriors trail by 7. Oh, Draymond finishing himself.
Got to reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
Plenty of space. And it's Fox missing.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Golden State. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Curry. To tie it up. Keeps it alive. Just in time with the putback.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Barnes a screen. Can't get the three. The Warriors trailing. Now Butler. It's stolen by Barnes. Now Wembanyama. Butler with a steal. It's picked off. Castle fires. Knocked loose. Right side, Kuminga. Here's Curry to take the lead. And he sinks the jumper.
If Steph relishes taking key shots, it's what he's out there to do.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Yes! Using that window!
Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need.
Here's Kuminga. Now Green. Moody! Butler. Outside Green. He launches. Green able to hit from three.
An experienced and confident player. How about Green being the one to bury the big-time shot?
Wembanyama down low.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Stephen Curry! The three is in!
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Castle using the glass to lay it in.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one. Oh, what a sense for the moment. Green, big time bucket. And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And here's Curry. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And stolen by Green. And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass the buck for the three. Knocks down the three ball. Greg. Such a fit for the Warriors.
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
Here's Green. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Shot clock at 6. Curry outside. Smith scanning the floor. Pass to KD. Durant drawing the double team. It's stolen by Curry. And it's Kuminga at the... What a jam!
And Curry making his presence felt on D with the steal leading to the break. He finds ways to impact games with far more than just his shooting.
Now here is Smith. Over Kuminga. Nice shot by Smith. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Green, the screen. Curry on the wing. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now Kevin Durant shoots over Curry. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep three. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And smart play by Smith. Using that build to get in there and just fight for the rebound and the finish.
And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 1. Such a wide open look.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Back to Curry. His three-pointers off the mark. Now the Rockets with it. Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Back to Curry. Here's the screen. Down low. And dunk by Butler.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever... Oh!
Oh, man!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
To the middle. And then Durant with the dunk.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
It's Curry outside. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
And it's Butler with the jam.
I mean, how about the speed there from Butler? Just a knack for knowing where to run in transition.
KD, that's for two. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll get the second quarter underway. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way. Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Curry, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Durant with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got 7 points in the game. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Kevin?
They're clearly all in. Allie, we thank you very much. Here's Moody, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's a scary sight for the defense. The last thing you want is for Durant to find his rhythm from downtown.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Pass to Smith. All alone. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Butler on the move. And it's Durant with the rebound. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, they're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Durant. And Houston again with the bucket.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Curry looking around from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Houston.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game. Deflects the pass. And the foul on Torrey Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. Doubled by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
.5 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Healed from outside. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Butler. Butler on the attack.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
Screen by Smith. Takes it inside.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. What didn't he do in that quarter? A fantastic all-around effort. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Rockets leading by 4. And a late second-round pick. But Tim, Quinton Post showing he can contribute.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a true 7-footer, and he has proven he is more than comfortable shooting it from the three-point line. He is a proven NBA player.
Let the big fella eat. Sengun just doing his thing down low.
To the inside. And there's Butler with the flush.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Durant with 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Not giving up on the play. Sengun locked in.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Warriors trail by 6.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Curry. Hield outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Here's Finney-Smith. Looking to get it going. The rebound by Post.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Curry. They set the screen. Curry nails the triple.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Here's KD. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. KD's got 14 points.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Outside Kuminga. The shot from the low post is good. 6 points for him.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Back to Smith. Pass to Okogie. There's the 3. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. So the wing on the left. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. And the rebound goes for the Rockets.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. He's in with it. Now guarded by Hield. Out to Smith. .51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Eason. Back to Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
So many ways Smith can hurt you, really showing us all what he's capable of.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First personal foul.
Outside Curry.
Team foul.
Outside Green. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Back to Green. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, whatever they're doing against them right now, it's not working. You're going to have to mix things up, maybe be a little less predictable.
On its way from Curry for two, and a miss there off the inbound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
It's good from long range. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game.
43.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. And Kuminga throws it down.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
And here is Butler. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm. And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Smith, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Lets it go with the 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Houston in the lead. KD, so efficient in there.
There is no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball.
Outside Curry. There's the screen. Over Thompson. Curry's shot is off. Rockets leading by 4. And Thompson slams it home.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
The kick outside to Butler. Green outside. 6 to shoot. Now Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Free throw good by Curry.
For the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
He hits both from the stripe. Rockets leading by 4. KD looking around. And that one is good.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
Curry. Down he goes for 3.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills. Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Drained from outside.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Now Kuminga. There's a good screen. Curry outside. Fires away from outside. Butler. Another shot. Curry outside. He drills the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And he doesn't get a lot of recognition for it, but Durant is a terrific passer.
Defensive foul. Jonathan Kuminga.
And that one misses. Warriors trailed by 5. Rise to the hoop. Here's Kuminga. Misses the three. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson looking for an opening. Durant drawing the double team. Thompson outside. And there's the drive. Cleared away by Curry.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
Thompson outside. Here's Durant. Durant raising up.
But when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Green, the screen. Curry. Got it to go off the glass.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And with this much time, they should be able to drop a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested three. Never an easy shot. A three and nothing but a three will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Tim Legler, Greg comes the NBA on 2K Sports. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. The coach needs a moment to talk things over.
To buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Caruso. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Fades and shoots. Holmgren can't hit.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Back to Barnes. And stolen by Caruso. Holmgren outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is still fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice this team is just getting started.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to get his chance to talk to his guy. Wembanyama for three. And the rejection by Holmgren. Over in the corner, George. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
When you have George on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk to head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about the challenges the defense faced with dealing with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shea gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to hop up on the wing early and try and push him down out of the perimeter. Not able to control the movement of Shea. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Look at how Caruso holds nothing back. He cuts through.
And it's good for two. And Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
And the D, now work there on the putback. He can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the type of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's the three. The Thunder pull it in. Nice to Holmgren. That's basket number 2 was his third shot off to a pass 2 for 3.
And we know Chet can shoot the ball, but I like him the most when he's near the hoop.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. The score is over to the possession here. 1:53 left in the first. It's good on the putback.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the board. Really keep a body on it.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. No good on the triple.
finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And Greg on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who was the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
His flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting, and plays with an edge.
So if the Thunder after the basket by San Antonio.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, only generates space for this offense.
Demands a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wembanyama high post. He's got 8. It's a foul, no good. Thunder leading by 4, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, not only is Caruso unselfish, he just has a great feel for the game.
And that's a special pick coming from one spot.
You know, his passes can take the basket for that jump.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. It's stolen by Jordan. Williams scanning the floor to the left wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, when he's able to find the shot he likes, Caruso can be pretty effective from range.
No hesitation. He just takes off and takes it.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 9-point lead you at the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And an important part of every team's game, we'll look at the hustle step of Oklahoma City.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor, and attacking before the defense can get set.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggle with are the things that I bring. Self-free, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still don't pay attention. My guys never leave. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And there's the ball on Luke Jordan. And that is his first foul of the game. He's around a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Wembanyama. Three ball. Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop.
Gives it out to Holmgren. But that is off the mark. And Greg with the Bobcats to win the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that the Spurs are building something special.
Mr. Williams. Holmgren in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. A 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Wembanyama. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 4. They give him the bucket. Barnes grabs the miss. This is San Antonio. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Let's go with the 3. Unable to get that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lack of coverage that time.
George with the ball. Guarded by Fox. Shot on the way. And George gets it to go. George got 5 now.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Here's Wembanyama. And a rejection by Holmgren. Outside Dort. Holmgren outside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over 5. The shot good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And he had a good look. And Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Right side, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Holmgren. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Barnes outside. To Wembanyama. Williams with the steal. Here's Holmgren. And takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
That's the spot. Off the mark there with a 3-point shot. The Thunder leading by 8. 1 second separates the shot clock in game.
They'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Back to Wembanyama. Again, the left is hurt.
He operates well in practice. I like this play.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead and into the break. They've been playing some inspiring defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And one way players look to expand their game and counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create separation to then go into attack mode.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Lets it go from 14. And too long on the shot.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Harper. The Thunder pull it in.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And going out of bounds, last touch by Barnes. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Holmgren.
Great defense by Wembanyama. Not only does he have the length, he has really good instincts.
And the dunk by Barnes.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Kevin, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Number 55,
Pass to Wallace. 6 to shoot. And here is Dort. Offensive rebound. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Back to SGA. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Back to Wembanyama. Right wing. Launches a three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
Over in the corner, Dort. To stop the drought. Nice defense by Vassell. Spurs trail by 6. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .133 left to play in the third. Wembanyama with it. Williams picks him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
He hits both from the stripe. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
The Thunder leading by 4. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Wembanyama outside. San Antonio again missing. Caruso with the ball. He has 5. Launches it. From past the arc. Wallace misses.
And every miss finds its way to his hand. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
And he converts the layup. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Holmgren, the screen. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead, heading it.
33.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Now, Wembanyama. Back to Castle. And stolen by Caruso. Out to the right wing. Holmgren. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing here by 8. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Allie, thank you so much. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Holmgren, the screen. And stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
The kick out to Williams. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Looking to get back on track here. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen. To the right side. Shoots over Dort.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
SGA from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Outside Holmgren. And he banks the layup in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Wembanyama lays it in off the window.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
The Thunder with the lead. Now, here's Caruso. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's SGA. Takes the 3. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
A three-pointer. Good.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. From 13, Barnes rips down the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you have to make them pay. And he could.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
A big moment for the big man. Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Outside, SGA. Now Holmgren. Got it to go off the glass.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Wembanyama left side. Now Castle. Outside, Wembanyama. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Holmgren rips down the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
And that's an intentional foul.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And Wembanyama knocks down the three.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And it's over. It came down to this one play, and the defense held its ground. What a play! And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that about wraps it up. Here was Stan Van Gundy.